What does fairness really mean in a country built on inequality? Some call affirmative action unfair, a distortion of merit. Others say it's the only way to make merit mean something. But before we can decide who's right, we need to understand why it was created and what it's trying to fix. Because history doesn't vanish, it echoes. For centuries, Black Americans and other marginalized groups were shut out of opportunity, not by accident, but by design. After slavery ended, new barriers replaced old ones. Jim Crow laws, segregated schools, voter suppression, and housing discrimination. When veterans returned from World War II, the GI Bill helped millions of white families buy homes and go to college, while Black veterans were largely denied those benefits. By the 1960s, civil rights leaders pushed for laws to ban discrimination. But President Lyndon B. Johnson realized that simply removing racist laws wouldn't undo centuries of advantage. He said, "You don't take a man who for years has been hobbled by chains and bring him up to the starting line of a race, then say, you are free to compete." That idea, equalizing opportunity, not outcomes, became the foundation of affirmative action. Affirmative action is often misunderstood. It's not about handouts or quotas. It's about opening doors that were deliberately closed. In universities, it allows schools to consider race or background as one factor among many to ensure that promising students from all walks of life get a fair shot. In workplaces and government contracts, it encourages hiring and outreach in communities historically excluded from those spaces. It doesn't guarantee success, it guarantees access. The need for affirmative action is rooted in numbers that speak louder than politics. The average white family still holds nearly 10 times the wealth of the average Black family. Predominantly Black schools receive less funding, fewer AP classes, and older textbooks. Neighborhoods that were redlined in the 1930s, marked as too risky for investment because Black families lived there, are still the poorest areas today. So when two students apply to the same college, one from a suburban district with every advantage, the other from an underfunded school fighting for basic resources, the playing field isn't level. Affirmative action asked institutions to see that imbalance, not ignore it. For decades, these policies helped transform American education and industry. Black college enrollment soared in the 1970s and 80s. Women entered fields once closed to them: law, medicine, tech, the military. Entire generations gained access to opportunities that built the middle class. And the benefits didn't stop with minorities. They lifted entire institutions. Research shows that diversity improves innovation, problem solving, and even profits. When classrooms and workplaces reflect the real world, everyone learns more. But progress has always faced resistance. Critics argue that affirmative action creates reverse discrimination, that race should no longer matter in a supposedly colorblind society. In 2023, the U.S. Supreme Court struck down race-conscious college admissions, saying such policies violated equal protection. The ruling marked a turning point, a nation still wrestling with how to fix inequality without naming it. Yet ignoring race doesn't erase its impact. It only hides it under polite silence. Affirmative action was never meant to last forever, only until equity became self-sustaining. But as long as history's weight still tilts the scales, the question remains, how do we make opportunity truly equal, not just legally available? Fairness isn't about pretending the past didn't happen. It's about ensuring the future doesn't repeat it. For more stories like this, head on over to our YouTube page, Black History Untold.